Some other stories coming our way. Well, US President Donald Trump has said that he chose to hold further strikes on Iran in the hope of reaching a negotiated settlement. Now, Trump has said that he was not looking to kill people and had consulted Saudi Arabia's king and crown prince before making the decision. According to Trump, the Saudi leaders favored a diplomatic solution, warning that further military action could trigger a wider regional crisis, including a mass movement of people across the borders. He also said that a deal was preferable as escalation could lead to a disaster with unpredictable consequences for the region. Let's listen into those statements.
No, we just see how it is. We're ready to go anytime we want. Would I rather make a deal? I'm not looking to kill people. Because people die, a lot of people die, and we don't want that. So they asked us, Iran specifically, but the other three said I asked Saudi Arabia, the king, I said, the crown prince, I said, what would you rather do? Would you rather have us do this or not? And they said, we would much prefer a deal as opposed to an attack, because you don't know where these attacks lead. I mean, it was going to be a massive attack. It was going to be an attack that would have been by far the biggest attack since World War II, but they've asked us not to do it. They said, please don't do it. And their neighbors said that too. And so we're just going to see whether or not we can make a deal toward the denuclearization. Just to do a great job. He's outstanding, as you know. He's an outstanding man. You look at his education, he was the head of, and he was immediately, very early at a young age, went to the head of Sullivan and Cromwell, one of the most prestigious, maybe the most prestigious law firm in the world.
My colleague Brian Thomas joins us on this broadcast. For more on this, Brian, Donald Trump is now announcing that he will not strike Iran with further attacks because he wants a negotiated diplomatic solution to this. He also consulted Saudi leaders who said that this might lead to a bigger regional crisis if US continues to strike Iran.
The US President said that his decision to halt military strikes on Iran was driven by a desire to avoid further loss of life and present a wider regional conflict, stressing that he was not seeking war. He's also clearly said that he's not looking to kill people because people die and he doesn't want that. And he also explained the reasoning behind the motive and revealed that he also consulted the Saudi Arabia's leadership before taking the decision, said that Saudi Arabia's king and crown prince also whether they preferred military action or a negotiated settlement. And according to Trump, both leaders strongly backed diplomacy, saying that they would prefer much of a deal over another round of strikes, and then added that any escalation could even trigger unpredictable consequences, including a large-scale refugee crisis, with people also fleeing into neighboring countries. And also clearly, Trump has made it very clear that as of now, this will be flooded with people pouring into the country, and that will be a disaster, and a lot of bad things can happen, as he was stated, underlining the risk of a broader conflict in the Middle East. And also, after that, he said that there's going to be a conversation also, a negotiation, likely negotiation. We've also seen that, WTI oil prices or crude oil prices have also seen a decline itself. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for all those details. We are now shifting our focus to some other news. Now, a Glasgow-based restaurant has issued